Louise Hay, Mirror Work, full summary. Each video I share is a seed of awakening. If you wish to walk this journey together, subscribe now. Your one click helps this energy reach more souls. Before we begin, if you'd like to explore Louise Hay's mirror work in its full depth and experience the complete teachings and practices beyond this summary, you can get the book through the link in the description below. Your support helps us continue creating spiritual book summaries and meditations that awaken deeper awareness. There comes a moment in life when you look into the mirror, and for the first time, you truly see yourself. Not your reflection, not your face, not your appearance, but your soul looking back at you. Louise Hay's mirror work was written for that exact moment. It's not just a book. It's a gentle hand that guides you to meet yourself, the one you may have ignored, criticized, or even feared. This book reminds you that the person in the mirror has been waiting patiently for your love. In a world where we are constantly seeking approval from others, mirror work brings us home. It teaches us that healing, confidence, and self-worth don't begin outside, they begin in front of that mirror, with one simple sentence: I love you. Louise Hay's message is timeless because every soul at some point forgets its own light, and mirror work is the practice of remembering. This isn't just about positive affirmations. It's about rewiring your inner dialogue, shifting the vibration of your thoughts, and creating a new relationship with yourself, one that is rooted in compassion, forgiveness, and joy. Through this work, you stop being your own critic and become your own ally. Today, as we walk through this journey together, I invite you to imagine standing before a mirror. Not the one that shows your flaws or your age, but the one that reflects your truth. This is where the healing begins. This is where you meet yourself again. When you look into the mirror, you are not just seeing your physical self, you are looking into your consciousness. The mirror becomes a sacred portal, a doorway into your thoughts and emotions. Most people glance at their reflection without awareness. They see imperfections, wrinkles, or expressions they wish to hide. But Louise Hay teaches that the mirror is not your enemy. It is your greatest teacher. Each time you stand before it and say something kind, you are rewiring your subconscious mind. You're telling your inner child, you are safe now, you are loved. The mirror reflects not only your outer image, but also your inner beliefs. If you see sadness or fear, it's a call to heal. If you see light, it's your soul shining through. Each morning, stand before the mirror and make eye contact with yourself. Say slowly, I love you, I'm learning to trust you, I am proud of you. Do it even if it feels uncomfortable. Because healing begins where resistance lives. We all have an inner voice that whispers cruel words: you're not enough, you failed, you should have done better. This voice often sounds like someone from our past, a parent, a teacher, or a society that told us who we should be. Louise Hay teaches us to transform this voice with compassion. When the critic speaks, it's not trying to destroy you, it's trying to protect you. It fears rejection, it wants love. When you look in the mirror and tell yourself, it's okay, I forgive you, you begin to calm that voice. You show it that you no longer need its harshness to survive. In time, the critic softens into an ally. You start hearing new words: you're doing your best, you're growing, you're worthy. When a negative thought arises, pause and look into the mirror. Gently say, thank you for sharing, but I choose love instead. Then smile, not out of ego, but as an act of grace. That small smile becomes a vibration of healing energy. Louise Hay was one of the first teachers to reveal how our thoughts create our reality. She believed that every word we speak is an affirmation, either of love or of fear. Mirror work trains you to consciously choose words that uplift you. When you say, I can't, you create limitation. When you say, I can, you open doors. The mirror gives those words power because they return to you amplified. Affirmations are not magic spells. They are reminders of the truth you've forgotten. When you repeat them daily, your subconscious begins to believe them. Eventually, they become part of your vibration, and reality reshapes to match that frequency. Each day, pick one affirmation and say it in front of the mirror 10 times. Examples: I am enough. I am deserving of love. I am open to miracles. Feel each word as if it's already true. Look into your own eyes. They are the window through which the universe sees itself. Many of us carry silent guilt for what we did, for what we didn't do, for what others did to us. This guilt becomes a wall between who we are and who we could be. Mirror work teaches that forgiveness is not about excusing behavior, it's about releasing yourself from the chains of resentment. You forgive not because the past deserves it, but because you deserve peace. Standing before the mirror, you may say, "I forgive you. I set you free." And in that moment, your heart releases 1,000 invisible burdens. You stop fighting the past and start embracing the present. Every act of forgiveness raises your vibration and brings you closer to your authentic self. Each night before bed, look into the mirror and whisper, "I release all that no longer serves me. I forgive myself and others." Visualize old pain dissolving like mist. Sleep with the lightness of freedom in your heart. Deep within you lives the child you once were, pure, curious, and full of dreams. Yet somewhere along the path of life, that child learned fear, shame, and self-doubt. Mirror work is one of the most powerful ways to reconnect with this forgotten part of you. When you look into your eyes in the mirror, you are also looking into their eyes, the eyes of your younger self who only ever wanted to feel loved and seen. Louise Hay teaches that every time you speak gently to yourself, you are healing your inner child. You remind them that they are safe now, that the pain of the past no longer defines the present. The mirror becomes a space where you can reparent yourself, giving the love, comfort, and validation you might have missed. Over time, that child inside begins to trust again. They begin to smile again. And with that smile, your energy softens into joy. Find a childhood photo of yourself and place it beside your mirror. Each morning, look at that image and say, "I love you. You are safe now. I'll take care of you." Feel the warmth spread through your chest as the child within begins to believe you. Many people confuse self-compassion with weakness, but compassion is not pity, it's power. It means you choose to treat yourself with the same gentleness you offer a loved one in pain. When you make a mistake, instead of punishing yourself, you offer understanding. Louise Hay reminds us that true change happens not through criticism, but through kindness. The more compassion you show yourself, the more courage you build. Through mirror work, you learn to meet your reflection without judgment. You stop measuring your worth by your productivity or appearance. You begin to see your humanity as beautiful, not flawed. Every kind word you say to yourself in the mirror is like watering a plant. Over time, it blossoms into inner peace. When you feel overwhelmed or disappointed, look into the mirror and say, "It's okay. I'm doing my best. I love myself through this moment." Say it until your breath slows and your shoulders relax. Compassion, like a balm, will cover the cracks of your heart and turn them into light. Scarcity is a belief, abundance is a truth. Many of us grew up believing there's not enough love, money, time, or opportunity. Louise Hay teaches that these beliefs mirror our relationship with ourselves. When we believe we are unworthy, the world reflects that belief back as lack. Mirror work helps you change this pattern. When you look at yourself with gratitude and worthiness, you begin to attract abundance naturally. The universe mirrors your energy. If you see yourself as small, it gives you smallness. If you see yourself as infinite, it opens doors you never imagined. Abundance doesn't mean material excess, it means flow, ease, and trust. When you believe you deserve joy, life responds with synchronicities that confirm it. Stand in front of your mirror and declare, "I am open to receiving abundance in all forms. I am worthy of good things. I trust the flow of life." As you speak, imagine golden light surrounding you. That light is your new frequency of prosperity. Fear is not the enemy, it's an invitation. It asks you to look closer, to breathe deeper, to choose faith instead of control. Louise Hay believed that behind every fear lies an unloved thought. When you look into the mirror and confront your fears, you stop running from them. You meet them with compassion. You say, "I see you, but I choose love." In doing so, you shift from survival to surrender. Faith doesn't mean you never feel afraid again, it means you know love is stronger. The mirror becomes your altar, where you replace worry with trust. Over time, the energy of fear loses its power because you've learned to hold yourself in love's light. Each time you feel fear rise within you, stand before the mirror and breathe slowly. Look into your eyes and repeat, "I am safe. I am guided. I trust the process of life." Repeat until your heartbeat softens. The more you do this, the more faith becomes your natural state. Transformation doesn't come from doing mirror work once it comes from doing it every day. Like watering a plant or training a muscle, your mind needs repetition to reprogram its patterns. Louise Hay suggested spending at least a few minutes each morning and night with your reflection. These moments accumulate into real change. At first, it might feel uncomfortable or even strange. But remember, growth often begins with discomfort. The more you show up, the easier it becomes. You'll start noticing subtle shifts. Your voice softens, your posture relaxes, your eyes shine brighter. That's not coincidence. That's self-love awakening within you. Commit to 21 days of mirror work. Each day, write one sentence in a journal about what you felt during your mirror time. After 3 weeks, read your notes and notice how much gentler your words have become. That's evidence of healing in motion. Gratitude is the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. When you thank yourself for simply being, for surviving, for trying, for showing up, your vibration lifts instantly. Louise Hay believed gratitude was one of the highest healing frequencies. It rewires your mind from lack to fulfillment. When you look in the mirror and say, "Thank you for being you," you're honoring your journey. You're saying, "I may not be perfect, but I am present, and that's enough." That simple act invites joy to enter your life. The more grateful you are, the more reasons you find to stay grateful. Every night before bed, stand before the mirror and list 3 things about yourself you're grateful for. It could be your strength, your kindness, or simply your breath. End with a smile. That smile tells the universe, "I am ready for more blessings." Your body listens to everything your mind says. It responds to your words with energy. When you say, "I hate my body," your cells hear that vibration. When you say, "Thank you, body, for keeping me alive," your entire system softens into harmony. Louise Hay taught that many physical issues are rooted in emotional imbalance. Mirror work helps you speak healing into your body. The mirror becomes a temple where you bless your form, your eyes that see, your hands that create, your heart that beats. When you honor your body, it begins to heal and radiate vitality. Love becomes your medicine. Each morning, look at yourself in the mirror and say, "Thank you, body, for supporting me today. I love and accept every part of you." Touch your chest gently as you speak. Feel gratitude replacing judgment. That's self-healing in its purest form. There's a subtle but powerful difference between improving yourself and loving yourself. One says, "I need to fix myself to be worthy." The other says, "I am already worthy, and I choose to grow because I love myself." Louise Hay's entire philosophy rests on this truth. Mirror work is not about becoming perfect, it's about remembering you already are. When you approach your reflection with love instead of judgment, everything changes. You attract kinder people, better opportunities, and peaceful moments because your energy says, "I am enough." Self-love becomes the foundation of every decision you make. Begin each morning by looking into your eyes and saying, "I love and accept myself exactly as I am. And because I love myself, I allow myself to evolve." Let that phrase echo in your mind as you move through your day. The world mirrors your inner tone. Choose love, and love will return. At the heart of mirror work lies a simple truth. The relationship you have with yourself shapes every other relationship in your life. When you speak kindly to your reflection, you're not just changing your mood, you're changing your destiny. Every "I love you" becomes a vibration that ripples through your energy field, healing old wounds and attracting peace. The mirror is no longer glass. It becomes a sacred witness to your transformation. It reflects back the love you finally allow yourself to feel. Louise Hay's teachings remind you that self-love is not vanity, it's responsibility. You came into this life not to hide from yourself, but to embrace the divinity within. The world outside may not always validate your worth. When you truly love yourself, that validation becomes unnecessary. You stop begging for love and start radiating it. You stop chasing peace and start being it. So every morning when you wake up, remember that your reflection is waiting to be acknowledged, forgiven, accepted. Each word of love you whisper is a step toward freedom. Each gaze of compassion is a doorway to peace. It doesn't matter how many times you fall, what matters is that you return to that mirror and say, "I am here for you." Because healing begins the moment you choose to stand by your own side. And as you walk away from the mirror, carry that love into the world. Let it guide how you speak to others, how you respond to life, how you dream. The energy you cultivate within becomes the light you offer without. This is the true essence of mirror work, not just self-affirmation, but self-realization. You are not broken. You never were. You are the love you've been searching for. Each video I share is a seed of awakening. If you wish to walk this journey together, subscribe now. Your one click helps this energy reach more souls. If this message resonated with you and you feel called to go deeper, follow the link in the description to get your copy of Mirror Work by Louise Hay. Every purchase made through that link supports this channel and helps us share more timeless teachings of peace, stillness, and awakening. Take a breath, click the link below, and begin your own journey into mirror work. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe, like, and share your thoughts in the comments. Thank you for being here and supporting this journey.